boy. Everybody that makes videos needs at least one where they have a run-in with the man, with the law. That happened today. Well, what's up, my dudes and my dudettes? Good morning. It's another brisk morning here in Illinois at 50 degrees. We're gonna go to a different lake today and we're gonna try to double down on these Cabin Creek salty sinking worms. They're good little baits and we caught a handful of fish last week. Let's fish it. Little largie and he's really cold. Cool. Dinks, dinks, and more dinks. That's not the way I want to get to 250. So we need to get into some bigs sooner than later. Since I'm fishing from shore again, this smaller lake is going to be more accessible. Now we are going to get the John boat out here pretty soon. And there's another new lake that I'm going to go explore from shore next week. Always be looking for new water to fish. That was Albert Einstein that said that. Remember that. Let's go get bit. Here we go. Let's get a little better. First cast. I just saw a bass chase a fish off of a bed. So they're getting on beds in here. That's interesting. A little early, but they won't all spawn at the same time. But this is a much smaller body of water. I didn't see any on that 77-acre lake when I walked around the entire perimeter just a few days ago. We'll see if we get a few of them. I don't like badgering fish that are on beds. Not my favorite thing to do. So we're gonna go try the sunny side. It's still 9 o'clock in the morning. Let's see if we can get something going. Here we go. Just gonna move down the shoreline and work right on the kind of the outside edge of the muck that's up close where it starts to drop off a little bit. There we go. We're staying down pretty good. That's a nice bass. That's a nice bass. That's my first bass like that of the year. That is a nice bass. 2-pounder. Very good. Very good. Yeah, she's over 2. Over 2. Get her back without getting a bunch of attention. Thank you, girl. Oh. Good morning. There's one on the Cabin Creek. On the sinking worm. I love that, man. That does not get old. Got a watermelon and red flake. Normally, I use a little bit darker stick bait in here. When you get a salt-loaded bait and you rub it hard like that, you bring salt to the surface. Gives it a little bit different look, and it makes it taste more like something that's alive. Salt is in blood. There's salt in blood. Any more bites?
I had one over there though.
I saw it. I saw you get him up close and then he popped off or something, yeah?
He bit me right there. Right as soon as I was about to... Oh, wow.
That's a decent one.
That is a decent one.
That's over 2.
For sure.
Turn my drag up a little bit. I only got 8-pound test on.
Good.
Look at him getting down in the weeds. Man, you're good luck. You should... Did you see there was a couple fish?
Bedding over there?
There's a couple bedding ones. I didn't want to fish in your area.
Yeah, I've tried to get them before. They don't bite. They aren't big biters. Wacky rig?
Weightless Texas rig, so it's like a Senko. Yep. Yep. That seems to be the only thing I can get them on. Once the sun comes out, it seems like they scoot away from shore, but I haven't seen many up shallow so far this year. I haven't seen any up... Come on, dude. Get out of there. I haven't seen any up shallow so far until literally today. There we go. That's a 2.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. There's one more on the Cabin Creek. Let's see if we can get a good release here. I like setting them in, but I'm up a couple feet. Good healthy one over 2. Let's get him back in without going in on my face. Real docile. There we go. What's your name, bud?
Braden.
Braden, I'm AJ.
Nice to meet you, AJ.
Nice to meet you, man. Alrighty, man, good luck.
Thank you. You too.
Thanks. Oh, shoot. Had one.
Sometimes.
Oh, shoot. Missed one. Well, that was a cool day. Caught 2, missed like 4. And I missed one right at the end, right as my battery died over there. And I saw a real big one up shallow over on the far bank. These guys are moving. I'm gonna get back out here as soon as possible. I believe the count is 16, but we finally got some size to the fish that we were catching. Let's keep working. Thank you guys for coming along. Let's get a little better. See ya. Oh boy. We'll see what happens there. So I got pulled over. He said, you were texting while you were driving, and I said, I had my phone in my hand, but I was turning off Spotify. And he goes, should you do that while you were driving? And I said, no, sir. Didn't argue with him. Didn't make a big thing about it. Didn't get my camera out. Didn't have a fit. And he goes, okay. And he came back and he gave me a warning. And as he was walking away, I said, hey, sir. And he goes, yes. And he's got his mask on and stuff. And I said, I know you probably don't hear it as much these days, but thank you for the job that you're doing. And he pulled his mask off, he stuck out his hand, and he said, thank you very much. And I said, thank you very much. If you get a chance to do that, do it. Do it. These guys and gals need to hear it. It's important. Thank you, sir. I'll probably never bump into you again. Well, hopefully not for the same reason. Thank you guys and gals in blue for the job that you do. Firefighters, EMS, emergency personnel. You are appreciated. We appreciate you. Godspeed. See you in the next one.